Hey everybody, it is unboxing day. So I wanted to share with you because today I am unboxing my new book, The Art of Strategic Resistance. So you've probably seen on my feed that I wrote this new book and I am so excited to get a copy. So I've shown y'all a copy of it when I got the proof copy, but today we have the actual copy. So anybody who has pre-ordered your book, first, thank you. And second, it's going out in the mail today. It is. So let's look at what these beauties look like. So I ordered them. The book is published on Amazon, so you can get a copy on Amazon. I still have a few copies, signed copies. So if you want a signed copy, you can go to strategicresistance.com, and those will be signed copies. And then if you just want to purchase it on Amazon, you can purchase it on Amazon. Oh, and yesterday I released the ebook. So you can also get the ebook on Amazon right now. So I had mentioned, let me sit down properly because you know these, I don't have Megan's knees anymore. I had mentioned previously that that I was creating a battle planner for this book, because the book is a tactical guide, but I also wanted to create a planner. So the planner is a 90-day planner. It's not even, no, sorry, it's not 90 days. It's a 12-month planner, but it's broken up into 90 days, and it gives you all the instructions of how to use it and how to use it in conjunction with the Art of Strategic Resistance book. So we're unboxing. She's so pretty. Okay. Here she is. Here she is, The Art of Strategic Resistance. So that's the front of it. This is the back. And what it says is, The Art of Strategic Resistance is a tactical guide dedicated to Black women and girls who feel the weight of the world but refuse to back down. Inspired by their resilience, yet designed for anyone navigating high-stakes moments, this guide offers timeless principles and strategies to help you decide when to stand firm and when to push the fight forward. Whether confronting challenges in the workplace, advocating in your community, or facing battles in your personal life, these strategies equip you to act with intention, resilience, and power. More than a tool for today's challenges, this is a blueprint for navigating complex moments, making intentional choices, and building a legacy of strength and resistance. It honors who came before us while empowering us to lay the foundation for generations yet to come. We are built like our ancestors, and this is our tactical guide to resist, rise, and lead forward with courage and purpose. Command your space, protect your energy, keep moving forward, because the stakes are high and silence is not an option. This is your moment. This is our movement. So that's what it says. So this book, I'm going to read the dedication, because this book is dedicated to particular people, but it's to my beautiful and brilliant Black cousins, Tony, Nicole, and Chloe, to my niece, Danielle, and to every other beautiful and brilliant Black woman and girl who feels the weight of the world pressing down and wonders which way to turn. To the warriors like my niece, Danielle, who are ready to face the fight, this tactical guide is for you. May it empower you to rise, resist, and create the life, living, and legacy you desire and deserve. So this book is dedicated to them and to all of us. And it is, let's see, it's about 200, no, not 200. It is 198 pages, something like that. Let me see. Actually, the content goes to 192 pages. And then there's acknowledgments, etc. So it starts with an ode to our ancestors, which is really important to me. And then we talk about the philosophy of strategic resistance, because, you know, people think about resistance as being just, I think, about the fight. But I also wanted to talk about the idea that it's not just a reactionary thing. That resistance can also, or should also, be something that we do proactively. So I talk about that in here. So let me see. So I'll read a little bit of that. So it says The Art of Strategic Resistance, a tactical guide for leadership, legacy, and resilience. Resistance. For many, the word carries a weight, conjuring images of defiance, opposition, or struggle. Yet resistance is much more than that. It is a profound expression of leadership, resilience, and courage. At its core, resistance is the unwavering commitment to stand firm in your values while creating opportunities for growth, progress, and transformation. Strategic resistance is the art of meeting challenges, not with impulsive reactions, but with clarity, intention, and purpose. It is rooted in knowledge, informed by sight, and fueled by adaptability. It involves the deliberate choice of when, where, how, and why to take action, whether to advance or defend as circumstances demand. So that's just part of it. That's part of the introduction. So I wanted to show you how beautiful she is. Again, if you want a signed copy, you can get that on at strategicresistance.com. And if you want just to purchase it, you can purchase it on Amazon. If you want to get bulk purchases for, maybe you have an event or conference coming up for your leadership team, this is a great book for your leadership team. So it goes through and gives you 29 strategies for how you can address any type of issue that's coming up. It's personal or professional. So bulk purchases are available. So for your leadership team, if you have a group and you're doing book club, this would be a great book for you to get. So there she is. I wanted to show you that. And, you know, I don't do anything like halfway. So here are all the labels. I'm not going to turn them around so you see people's addresses, but these are the labels. Oh, for those of you, I like to give tips about what I'm doing too and behind the scenes. So I use pirate ship. So whenever I'm like sending out stuff, instead of having to go sit in the in the UPS store or the post office and wait for them or write out all the labels, I use pirateship.com to do all of my mailing, especially bulk mailing. And you can do UPS or USPS. So all the books will be going out today. Those that were pre-ordered are going out in the mail today. This is part of the packaging. So, you know, we got to stay true to branding. And then let me show you what else. So that's part of it. And then I've got some stickers that are going on there, and then also some cards that I designed that are going inside the books. And yes, I designed all of this. I designed the cover of the book. I designed these cards. I designed the stickers. A lot of stuff that you see that I put out in the world, a lot of it, I design it. And so I decided that this year I'm going to show you more of what I do behind the scenes, because usually I just put stuff out and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here you go. But you don't see the work, and entrepreneurship is work. And most of the time, these are the types of things that we're doing. It's not all the glitz and glamour that you see. Most of the time, this is what the day looks like, is doing all of these things. But I do like to create, and I like to create like with branding. So you'll know I'm always like making sure that things are on brand. Like this is my Iconic Talks sweatshirt, and I think I want to do Iconic Talks again, but that's a whole nother story. So that's putting people on stage at a conference and helping you first to craft your signature talk, and then putting you on stage. So I keep saying I want to do it again, but I gotta have people who really want to do it, who really want to do the work, because it's hard work, but it is, at the end, it's amazing. And you get professional video, you get professional photos, you get testimonials, all the works, right? And you have a signature talk that you can go sell. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's that. So I wanted to just show you, because I'm very excited. So this is my fourth book that is on Amazon. So I want to show you where it all began. So this is my very first book, Ace Your Workplace Investigation. So when I decided that I wanted to become a professional speaker in 2018, I also decided that I wanted to write a book. And at the time, I was practicing law, doing employment law litigation, and so did a lot of workplace investigations. And so would always be asked about that, was always training on that. So it was a natural progression to write this book. And this book is a real step-by-step guide on how to do workplace investigations. So if that's your role, like if that's what you're supposed to, if that's what you're doing, you ever want to know about investigations, get this book. It's still on Amazon. It is based on my decades of legal expertise as an employment lawyer and actually doing these types of investigations. And I truly take you step by step from why investigate to setting the stage to analyzing the complaint to all of it. So it has everything. It has the foundation, the plan, how you prepare for the investigation, how you execute, how you decide. So determining, what the outcome is, how you communicate the decision, and then how you cultivate trust in the organization once you do that. So this is my first book, Ace Your Workplace Investigations, and this is on Amazon. My second book is actually an ebook that I wrote, which is Silence is Not an Option, and that was about bystander intervention. I don't even know if that one's up anymore, but that's not on Amazon, so I don't generally count it in my books. This was the other book this book I wrote, and this is a mini book. And I wrote this after doing training. So after being invited by Raymond James, with the Dr. Janetta Cole to host their first ever town hall on race. And after doing that presentation, they asked me to train their leaders on how to engage and handle difficult conversations. And out of that, I wrote this book. So this is a mini book called Conversations Change Things, The Perfect Framework for Courageous Conversations. I don't even know if I can get these anymore, but I might be able to. Anyway, I got to look that up. So this was a mini book, and people loved it. Companies bought these by the boatload because they're easy, right? Put it in your pocket. It tells you, it gives you my perfect framework for courageous conversations. You have that. So this was another book. So again, you can put your thought leadership in many different ways. So this is one way, another way to do that. Then my next book is Unapologetic AF, 34 Ways to Unleash Your Inner Badass. And this book is all about what I call my Kellyisms. And it's the ways that I have been able to maneuver and navigate life and navigate all of the things that happen out in the world. So this is that book. And again, this book is available on Amazon. This is great for women's groups, for women's leadership, women's empowerment, all of that kind of stuff. March is coming up, right? So Women's History Month. This would be a great book to have. So I talk about some of my Kellyisms. So I'll tell you some of them. So in my table of contents, it's broken down. I'll tell you. So let me say this first. This book is dedicated to all the women who supported me, challenged me, uplifted me, hated on me, believed in me, looked up to me, mentored me, know me, coached me, ignored me, overlooked me, stood by me, stood up for me, loved me, saw me, see me, move me, and inspire me. It's also dedicated to those young girls and women who are me in their own brilliantly beautiful way. I believe in you, sis. You got this. And then it has my quote, I belong everywhere I am, but I don't belong everywhere. So, I broke the book down into different buckets. So get it together. So mindset is everything. That's one. Boss up, stand in your power. Host a block party. It's all about setting your boundaries. Buckle up. You got this. Get information. That's about playing to win. And unleash. Live life unapologetically AF. So you can see some of the, so there's stuff in here like seek clarity, ditch the labels, put on your big girl panties, negotiate like a boss, know your value, get your money, own your power, just say no, shed the dead weight, create your legacy, sit, don't stay, which is one of my favorite things to say. Do the hard things first, do it scared, do the work, leverage everything, secure the right seat, just not any seat, build your squad, twirl on your haters, dare to be different, be a badass, unleash your badassery. So that's just some of them. So these are my 34 Kellyisms. So again, this book is also available on Amazon. I'm showing you these because I write these things and I do them and then I move on because I'm a high achiever who just does and move on. But I really need to talk about the things that I've done and accomplished because it really is, especially for me, it is really wonderful to think that at the end of 2018, I had a dream to be a professional speaker, full-time entrepreneur, and here we are 2025, and that dream has been realized, and I have now written all these books, which I never thought ever that I would write a book. I have an award-winning TEDx. I have a wonderful business. I've put on my own leadership conference. I mean, just so much, right, that I have accomplished, and it's hard every day, but still keep going. So then the fourth book, and the thing that reminded me of this is that last night my husband said, do you know if you go on Amazon and put your name in there, it brings up all your books? And I was like, yeah, I didn't really know. So I went and did it. And I was like, yeah, you should really talk about your books. So that's what you're getting today. And then this is the Convo Catalyst. So the Convo Catalyst is the third book that I published on Amazon. And I have self-published all my books. So I've written my books, I've gotten them edited, I've gotten them formatted, and I've published them on Amazon. So I know how to do all the things. If I want to do something, I'll figure out how to do it. Okay, so this is the Convo Catalyst. So the Convo Catalyst is the humanistic guide to ignite dialogue, shift perspectives, and cultivate change. So it is your ultimate resource for transforming your organization through the power of courageous conversations. This is the expanded version of this. So it started here, and now it's here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Yeah, so that's what this is. So this is this has the perfect framework in there, but in vastly more detail, gives you examples. This also has a link to a Google Drive that has additional resources. So once you purchase the book, there's additional resources. These are the Convo Catalyst cards. So we had this started here, expanded to here, right, to this book, which is, so this book was like 30, no, not even 30. This book was 24 pages, packed full of content. This book, so it got expanded to a 162 page book, right? And then out of that, I also developed these Convo Catalyst cards. So Convo Catalyst cards are a way for you to not just read, but to implement. So it's like what I was talking about, the battle planner, right? I'm always thinking about how what I teach can be implemented. And so the Convo Catalyst cards are a way for you to implement and for you to work through scenarios in the workplace and practice before it becomes a problem. So as an employment lawyer, it was a problem, a lot of problems, because people didn't know how to communicate, right? So lack of communication or miscommunication, a lot of reasons why cases end up in court. And so I created It has instructions, like all these instructions of how to use the cards, but these are what the cards look like. And they have scenarios, right? So they have different scenarios that you can practice, and they're very generic. And the reason they're generic is because what it will expose is your biases, right? Your thought processes. Because what you'll do is read things into this based on what you've heard, read, seen, and experienced in your life. You will read into these things. And what I did was think about the different types of scenarios that could come up in the workplace. There's also a retail edition. So if you're in the retail space or space where you have to deal with customers, there's also a retail edition. This one is just the workplace edition. So there's not like a customer facing, right, role, but there is a retail edition if that is so you can purchase these. All of these things, you can go to my website, kellycharlescollins.com, and in the shop, or kellycharlescollins.com/shop, or just go to my website and you can get all of these products and books I write for the purpose of creating change and helping people. And one of the things that I am extremely good at is making complex issues simple, and making things in a way, simple in a way that you can understand and then implement. And I'm also a framework girly. And so there's lots of, you'll see everything has a framework, right? There's all kinds of frameworks in these books. And then there's the last book that is on the shelf now. So here's all my books. Here's my stuff. Here's my stuff that I am truly, truly proud of. So we'll put her in the front because she's the latest. These two are the latest. And these two are really, really good resources for corporations, for leaders, for employees. So all of the books can be purchased in bulk. The cards can also be purchased in bulk. There is training. I do training on all of these things. So except I don't do this anymore, but it's all in here. I promise you it's all in here. But anything to do with women's empowerment, anything to do with public speaking, presentation skills, presentation design and delivery, how to strategically resist, how to engage in difficult conversations, handling Q&A, all of that kind of stuff. I'm your girl. So I just wanted to share this with you today. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about getting this book in the hands of those who pre-ordered. Thank you again for your belief and your support. Listen, can't do it without you. If you know somebody who needs to get any of these books, obviously, again, you can go on Amazon to get them. If you want a signed copy, and like I said, I have a few more. If you want a signed copy of The Art of Strategic Resistance, then please, go to strategicresistance.com to get that. So I have a few more of those. And then, yeah, that's it. I think that's it for today. Oh, one other thing I want to show you is on my website, I have these what are called skill building guides. So this one is Lead Like a Woman. And then I have Mastering Hybrid and Virtual Presentations and Effective Leadership Communication back there. So I want to show you these. These are skill building guides. So what I've done with these is to just really think about, particular challenges related to a topic. So this one is about leading like a woman. And so this one talks about professional and personal development. So you'll see here. And then it has notes to self, right, for that section. Then we talk about understanding your audience. And then So when I get into those sections, it has a writing prompt for you and an activity prompt. So these are all, this one has personal branding and signature style. And then again, it has a writing prompt and an activity prompt, right? So these skill building guides are, again, you'll see it's all about not just the learning, but the implementation. So these again are available. You can get them in a paperback like this, or you can get the ebook. If you get the paperback, you will get the ebook free. But if you get the ebook, you'll just get the ebook. And then you'll have to print it and be able to write in it. But again, I'm going to be creating some more of these because I think these are also important. Again, these are perfect for groups. These are perfect for your leadership teams, for your employees. If you're a speaker, I'm going to be doing a series related to speaking. So just wait, they're coming. But I wanted to show you that I also have these. So these are skill building guides. They're not long. They're about, I think they're probably about 40 pages. And the idea is really to just give you some information. So this one again has mentorship and sponsorship. And then writing it, activity process. This is mastering virtual and hybrid presentations, right? Again, it just goes through. And again, I've designed all these myself. We talk about engaging your virtual audience. And then again, you have a writing prompt and an activity prompt. So this one is available. I think these two are 15 and this is 18 or something. I don't know. But again, if you get the paperback, you will also get the ebook. This one's on effective leadership communication. So we talk about things like crafting clear messages. And again, you have writing prompts, you have activity prompts. Again, the whole idea is to ensure that once you get the information, you don't just get the information, that you actually do something with the information, right? That's the goal. So that's it for now. Again, these are the skill building guides. You saw all the books. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments or DM me. And if you're looking for a speaker for your events, for your conferences, for training, I love to do fireside chats. I want to do those more, fireside chats and some more panels. So podcast interviews, media interviews. So if you're looking, let me know. 2025, let's get it. All you got to do is DM me or comment or go to my website, kellycharlescollins.com. All right, y'all. Until next time, take care.